And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Gets the carry.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To throw, it's Sellers. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Clark. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On the carry, he's heading left. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're going to run it here. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Trying to convert with a sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
He'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
And a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. It's Clark. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They strike first in this national title bout. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Selman. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Bringing pressure. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Pulls it in. It's Clark. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he keeps it. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, South Carolina. No chance to catch him there.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking tackles. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That picks up a first down. I'll spot it at the 39.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Hokies are looking to keep this drive going. And there's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it in the open. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hokies. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back to throw. It's Sellers. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Dump off caught by the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Breaks free. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Toss play, back heads to his right. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
It's a quarterback keeper. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Back to pass. It's Sellers. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Trying to run it in, the defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
They could take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on fourth down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over first and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10. One more play before they head to the locker room. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Virginia Tech, 14.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught on the outside. It's Selden.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Smith. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
No running. Hand it off to the running back. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Handed off for a draw. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great job by this defense. Backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone, but they get penetration and come up with a loss there.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Ball handed off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Selman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Selden. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Can he get there on the ground? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Sellers. On the move now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Virginia Tech rookies will take over 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Comes up with the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina. They connect for 6. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The completion makes it second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Hokies looking to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Hokies come up to the line in the hurry-up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grabbed by the receiver. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, but it's Green. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. 2nd down after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense.
Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for a man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought...
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
To the air, it's Sellers. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. With the catch, it's Smith. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments, because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's the spin move. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, escapes the tackle. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Moves out of the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here, but I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try to buck up here down by their own goal line and come up with a big play now on 3rd down.
It's a big moment early in this national championship game. 3rd down and goal, trying to establish early momentum. The receiver grabs it, and he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
Off the play fake on first down. The short hands. It's Green. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on 3rd down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing the football. What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. And the Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Hokies. They begin to fight back here. Championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at.
He'll take a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Sellers. It's a quick grab. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Second down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. Score time 7-7.
And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Looks right, lets it fly. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Selman. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and another incompletion. The Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Virginia Tech, 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
Your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's hitting 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. It's a toss play to the right. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Bringing pressure. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Selden. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Hokies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Receivers are bunched together. There's a run. Running back's got it. And that run produces a decent gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time. Now lets it go. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his back. Caught for the completion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll take a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
South Carolina, 24. Virginia Tech, 7.
The Gamecocks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. The Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it again. Gets made on the out route. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
But when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The shotgun running play call.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. He finds the running back in the flat. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The Hokies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Throwing off play action. And that pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quick completion to the tight end. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. A screen to the wide receiver. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, tremendous toughness here. What a catch and one by the junior. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Virginia 10, 14.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
He's going to hand this off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
He decides to keep it here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They are pouring it on now. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Virginia Tech Hokies will take over 1st and 10.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
South Carolina 41, Virginia Tech 14.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up, still moving. They get it down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. grab behind the line. It's Harbor. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they're getting closer and closer to that goal line, and now here we are. 4th down. At this point in the game, you got to think they're going to be aggressive and try to get the 6 points. Let's see what they do.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Virginia 10, 14.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Virginia Tech will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Hokies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down. Good pick.
A deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown.
42 Spiders. 4-2 Spiders.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Chewing clock with the running game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll try the right side on the toss. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
It's a shotgun run call. Running with purpose. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The pass rush closing in. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Sticking with the running game. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, just so impressive. And, you know, as much focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game, at the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical third down where you got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it. They convert, and I think that may be it.
Here's the second down play. Now here's the toss play. Has the first down and more. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fit